Hey guys, welcome to Talk All Combat. This is just an episode basically recapping what happened on The Ultimate Fighter, giving some thoughts about it. I think it's episode 3. Just watched it. Unbelievable episode. It was quite heavily hyped because a lot of people had speculated that the guy Dana was talking about as being the absolute beast, you know, the guy who provided one of the greatest knockouts Dana's ever seen. You know, a lot of people speculating it was Uriah Hall. So this episode was quite heavily anticipated. It didn't disappoint. I'll address that first of all. The most important thing, that the knockout was unbelievable. Just a disgusting, you know, spinning back kick, clean on the chin. You know, I mean, he was out for the count, breathing heavy. You know, it was pretty. Even Uriah Hall shocked at what he did himself. You know, it was brutal. Great knockout, great skill. On the subject of Uriah Hall, what an absolute beast. He's a bad man. The funniest thing about the whole episode was just the absolute silence after the knockout. It was basically just fear running through the entire cast, thinking, please don't let me have to fight Uriah Hall. It was so funny. It weren't the silence over the fact that, you know, oh, Adam might be. Literally, it was just everyone was so shocked. And yeah, just I think a lot of people are worried now about having to fight him. He's another thing with he's got a good backstory. The interviews during the show with him were quite good. I think it give him a good backstory and made you feel, you know, made you see the reasons why he is the way he is, you know, why he's as tough as he is, because of the way that his life's gone, you know, coming from Jamaica and being an immigrant and, you know, having people basically bullying him and having to fight back turned him into the person he is, which is just an absolute animal. So yeah, he's clearly, so far, he's the one to watch. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing him fight again. As Dana said, 25k for knockout of the season's over. I don't see, unless someone's going to powerbomb someone, I don't see anything else taking that. Other things about the show, what else did I have down? Yeah, just some random faults. I think that Josh, you know, he's not doing it for me. Can't wait to see him hopefully get beat. Same with Bubba. Can't stand Bubba. All mouth. You know, I'm glad Kevin didn't take the fight of him just because I didn't want to see him get his own way. You know, I think he didn't even look that great in his elimination fight. So hopefully Bubba and Josh, hopefully both of them get beat in their fights. What else? Yeah, another thing that I've noticed about the season is that, you know, people tuned in for this season. A lot of people tuned in to see Jones Sonnen, to see, you know, the relationship between them. You know, thought maybe some funny stuff had happened. And the great thing that they've done is they've got the viewers in with the coaches, but then they've completely switched it around. It's not like Rampage and Rashad where it's all about the coaches. I mean, the cast was good as well in that series, but, you know, it was based around the coaches and how much they mouthed off to each other. Whereas here, you know, it's just completely changed. They are coaches, both completely respectful, and what they've done is brought you in with the coaches, but then they've made the fighters more interesting. I've got a lot more interest in the fighters than I've had it, you know, in any season since season 10. The last seasons really went off the track, and I feel this is it's a massive improvement. I think they've done really well. The production, everything is much better. On the subject of the coaches as well, I'm not a big John Jones fan as a person, but I am warming to. I think he's coming across quite well on the show. But Chow's a fantastic coach. I know a lot of people also would tune in and think they'd see, you know, funny, mouthy Chow, but instead they're seeing the other side, you know, inspirational, great coach, motivational speaker Chow, coming across as a really nice guy. You know, first episode he was calling Coach Jones. He's just treated everyone with respect, and I don't think people expected to see him not be throwing out trash talk by this point. So yeah, I think it's been a surprising season, and possibly the reasons that I'm enjoying it are not the reasons that I initially tuned in. But I'm glad because, you know, it's better for the fighters when they come in to the UFC. Dana said all 14 fighters are going to get at least one UFC fight. So whether that's against each other Most of them probably will be. But yeah, when they come in, at least you're going to have an idea of their backstory with the way they're fleshing it out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing how the season progresses. Next week's fight, just from the clip you can already see, you know, it looks like it's spoiler alert, but I'm sure you watched it. Looks like it's a bit bloody, the next fight. So yeah, fingers crossed the season carries on this good track, and I'll update you next time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it.